All right, so hey everyone, welcome back. Bone will not be minted forever. At some point in a few years, no more bone will be created and its minting speed reduces slowly with time. For this reason, now is always the best moment to start staking to get your bones. So hopefully you're all doing fantastic, but there's only going to be less and less bone. You can get bone by doing bury, very low risk, or providing liquidity, higher risk. For selectable wolfable pairs, you can find them in here. And, bone, people are saying bone is going to be worth $100. That's something we're going to be discussing later on. Thank you so much for dropping a like as we're going to be looking everything that's happening today with Shiba Inu. But we are seeing that a lot of these tokens could be increasing in the very near future, with bone having only not a lot of tokens right now because a lot more will be minted. I am in fact realizing that there's going to be a lot more coins for Shiba Inu. There's going to be a lot more projects. There's going to be a lot more listings. Of course, you can now buy bone directly in shibaswap and now in exchanges like Big One Exchange. And we never saw that before. That's definitely something else. We never expected that. But ShibaSwap introducing NFTs soon, and nobody's talking about this, like Shiboshis coming soon. And there's basically going to be 10,000 SHIB NFTs. This is already out probably by the time I'm talking about this, but this is simply a factor that we should all consider. That Shiba Inu has a lot of updates. They have promised a lot of updates, and a lot of updates are coming. But someone that has not been telling us about updates, you remember the petition 2,000 of us, 200,000 of us actually did sign and we didn't get any responses back. Imagine texting your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you never got a response back. That's how we basically texted Robinhood, and they never let us know if they're going to be listing SHIB. But I'm going to be telling you here right now that they are in fact going to be doing it, because Robinhood quality tests crypto wallet as users claimer for it, and future would allow users to send and receive cryptocurrency. Customers will likely need to join a waitlist to gain capability. Now, nobody's talking about this. Obviously, this is a very important factor because this means people having their own crypto wallets, controlling their own product, and not being on Robinhood means they will be listing more tokens. They will be becoming a competitor because they know how much money Shiba Inu makes, how much Coinbase and all of these exchanges like Weibo and so on actually promote it. So with that being said, massive coin burn needed. Here's why. The coin is not scarce. Scarcity is directly associated to value. Think about it. If someone offered you some dirt right in front of your feet, you could pick up, why would you pay for it? The answer is probably going to be no. There are 500 trillion SHIB coins available, assuming the half has been sent to Uniswap, can never be recovered. So yeah, that's something you consider. Massive coin burn is definitely still requested after months, and we're going to be getting a burn, and I'm really excited for that as promised. We have been waiting for a burn for a long time. There are 304 trillion trees on Earth. That means there are 164x SHIB coins than the trees on Earth. There are roughly 7.9 billion people on Earth. You can give every person 62,000 SHIB and you still have a few left. So that, yeah, there's a big supply of SHIB right now. Let's face it. A lot of us invested because we thought Shiba Inu is going to be worth a lot, but you need to hold millions and millions, even billions of SHIB for it to be worth it. If a SHIB was a physical coin, 500 trillion SHIB could circle Earth over 3,800 times. You could give 1 million SHIB to every owner of Shiba Inu on Earth, and you would still have more than 3/4 of existing supply left over. So yes, a burn is needed, and he made a great few key points. There are more SHIB than stars in the Milky Way. Now that is something else. There are, blades of grass on Earth, and that's a big number. That means for every 3 blades of grass, you would get 1 SHIB. Now that's simply crazy. But there's just so many damn coins at my point. There's absolutely scarcity with this amount, and that's definitely true. A lot of people, staking did help. Let's face it, staking did help ShibaSwap and everything else. 62 trillion out on being staked and given rewards. But there's still the very big issue. We're still in early stages. Coins will be burned, staked, lost, and forgotten. So what you have to know is a lot of Ethereum and a lot of Bitcoin coins, where millions have been lost. The last time I read about Ethereum, how Ethereum is getting a huge burn, but also that I read it, I read an article for Ethereum that 74 million was lost. 74 million, the keys were deleted, there was a miscommunication. Those 72 million or 74 million of Ethereum, dollars worth of Ethereum, are gone forever. No more are created, none can be mined. So now we can know all the what's out there. The supply and circulation, for the reason, is why I started shrinking with each passing day. Patience is key. So but everyone wants to burn the coins. There's still a lot of coins remaining. He's saying about 105 trillion, and you don't own any shit, but you turn out with a strategic advice for everyone. Obviously, people want to see a coin burn. Let's face it here, and they made some great examples, but we as SHIB Army are still very early into this one. A lot of coins will be lost. A lot of coins will be burned. A lot of coins will be staked, and then people will be wondering, where are all the Shiba Inu tokens, right? And you holding the coins, well, you will have the power in your hand, right? Or in your wallet, so forth to speak, because you will be having most of these coins, right? So there's still diehard 6,000 holders. SHIB Army assemble. I got in super early. It was 5,000 people on this Reddit group. Like, that's simply crazy to me. Everyone got in so early, and we're going to be having 1 million holders probably by the end of the year, and that is really exciting to see. We're going to be seeing so much more. But my girlfriend told me her favorite color was red, so I showed her my portfolio. And soberly partners with Mistem Labs to launch Cosmos smart contracts. Like, things are happening in the crypto space that we don't even have to know, but this is important. This is really important. And I talked about this with my colleagues. I talked about this with my friends. And it's now time to talk with you, my personal friend on YouTube. The Evergrande crisis isn't fun. Get ready for big dips next week. So this is probably today. And starting today, the Evergrande crash has so far caused a decline of 10 to 15% in the cryptocurrency market. And while many bought the dip, I'd suggest waiting for tomorrow's even bigger crash. Why crypto and other markets will crash tomorrow. The Chinese stock market will open after 2 days of holiday. Everyone is expecting a major crash here. Evergrande is expected to default on its loan payment, the same debt which BlackRock owns quite a big bag of, sending out potential ripple effect. And sources of Beijing say the CCP are unlikely to pay Evergrande out. This point is just speculation, but obviously what has been happening behind the scenes, why is crypto market so crashing? Why is SHIB crashing, you're probably wondering, and why has it been stabilizing? There are bigger dips coming, and with that being said, the most important factor is we are gonna be seeing a major correction, and that is because the second biggest company in China, which is into real estate, has been building a lot of buildings, basically. With that being said, nothing wrong with that, but they have been taking in more debt and more debt because they kind of thought they would pay it all off, right? And everyone gave them this money because they thought, why would the biggest company fail? Why would the biggest company go so much in debt and crash? Well, in fact, it did happen, and it's going to be affecting the SHIB crypto markets. And it's really sad that the real estate also, connects to the cryptocurrency markets, but it is in fact happening from what I can see so far. So relax, hold your coins in the Winchester, and have a nice plant below this all over. All my Ethereum is staked, and I don't have much of a choice right now. I just bought the dip. I'll see you all next year, I guess. So Ethereum 2.0 coming. I don't think this is over for SHIB. I just think it's normal correction because we're following Bitcoin and Ethereum's prices. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take peace, everyone.